Let me try some audio here to make sure. Check, 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 check. Hello, test, hello, test, hello, test, hello, test, hello, test. Check, check, check.
It has brought peace at other times and in other places, and it will do so now if we pray it together. The rosary consists of the Apostles' Creed, the Lord's Prayer from the lips of Christ himself, and the Hail Mary, the salutation to the Mother of Christ. It is prayed while meditating on the special life of Christ and Mary, his mother. We ask you to join us now in time for prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. The third day he rose again from the dead. He ascended into heaven, and sitteth at the right hand of God, the Father Almighty. From thence he shall come to judge the living and the dead.
I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us meditate tonight on the 5 sorrowful mysteries of the Rosary. The first sorrowful mystery, the agony in the garden.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those that have most need of thy mercy.
The second sorrowful mystery, the scourging at the pillar.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those that have most need of thy mercy.
The third sorrowful mystery, the crowning with thorns.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The fourth sorrowful mystery, the carrying of the cross.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell. Lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
The fifth sorrowful mystery, the crucifixion.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell, lead all souls to heaven, especially those who have most need of thy mercy.
Let us pray. O God, whose only begotten Son, by his life, death, and resurrection, has purchased for us the rewards of eternal life, grant, we beseech thee, that meditating upon these mysteries of the most holy rosary of the Blessed Virgin Mary, we may imitate what they contain and obtain what they promise. Through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. Prayer for peace.
O God, grant to us thy servants the peace which the world cannot give, so that our hearts may be disposed to obey thy commandments, and the fear of our enemies be removed. By thy protection, our times may be peaceful. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
You have been participating in praying.
Well, the season is going by fast, man. Let's get to some football action here on KWAT. It's being brought to you by Hy-Vee, Great Western Bank, the Perkins Family Restaurant in Watertown, Fort Chrysler, Daniels Marine and Tackers, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in South Dakota's Attorney General's Office, Stony Brook Suites and Dairy Queen, Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Active Heating, Avante Federal Credit Union, Clausen and Sons Construction, Roadhouse Cafe, Hometown Building Center, Sharp Automotive, Crawford Austin's Funeral Chapel and Taco John's, Northwestern Mutual, the Ramcota, Qdoba, Watertown Healthy Youth, Brian's Glass and Door, Kunkel Snyder and Dutch Boy, Gather Coffee, Eats and Gifts, Van Lock and Orthodontics, Lake Stop 20, right here on KWAT Radio.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
All right, let's go up to Aberdeen with KWAT's Todd Anderson.
Thank you very much, Rod. Good evening to you from Aberdeen Central. The sun is shining here. The wind is blowing. It's a chilly evening, but it should be a good night for high school football. This is an ESD matchup between the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and the Watertown Arrows. You're listening to the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Coming up, we'll talk with both coaches. John Hodorf, head coach of the Watertown Arrows, and a familiar name to Watertown folks, Mitch Kranz, now the head coach here at Aberdeen Central. And I had a conversation with Mitch just a little while ago as well. That's all coming up for you on the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. John Hodorf when we come back in 2 minutes.
Hey there.
Hey there to you.
I'll have the Fab 5, please.
Egg,
Over easy.
bacon,
Crispy.
pancakes or toast.
Cakes.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Looking for value? Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of all your old favorites, like 3 egg omelets, hearty sandwiches, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
Everything gonna be okay. 90,000 area residents, 65,000 square feet, 8 medical specialties, 3 stories tall, 2 years in the making, 1 roof. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System's extensive offering of specialty services are coming together in a convenient, state-of-the-art facility. Prairie Lake Specialty Clinic is opening soon. The future is bright. Discover the new Prairie Lake Specialty Clinic at prairielakes.com/future.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Behind every victory is someone who helped make it happen. Call them mentors, coaches, or even mom or dad. At Northwestern Mutual, we call them partners, the financial professionals that can help you tap into strengths you might not know you even have and guide you to where you want to be financially and personally, because no one wins alone. Start building financial security with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
You're listening to the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Tonight, the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. Watertown head coach John Hodorf and I chatted about the Golden Eagles.
Aberdeen's a good football team. Their record doesn't show what they're capable of doing. They have some good offensive linemen. They have good running back. Quarterback's not bad. He's young, but he's pretty good. They're capable of winning games, and they're also capable of losing games, just like a lot of other teams in the state right now.
Let's talk about their offense. What do they try to do there?
Offensively, they like to run the ball. They throw a lot of screens. They'll get into the passing game a little bit, not a ton, but they do a lot of different things, different formations, and a few different plays out of everything.
Size, speed, what do they have?
They're not overly fast, but they have pretty good team speed overall. They have a few kids that are pretty big, good athletes, and they're a lot like what we are, just kind of average sized and got some decent speed.
How about on defense? What do we see from them there?
Defensively, they're forefront. Sometimes adjust in and out of it, a little bit of cover 2, a little bit of man. Sometimes some cover 3, like to bring pressure quite frequently.
Seemed like we got a little tired second half the other night.
You know, I think maybe we did get a little bit tired. I don't know if we got real tired or if we kind of just we played pretty well the third quarter. Fourth quarter, we struggled a little bit. We gave up some big plays. We were out a couple guys that we needed to run with some routes that took some depth away from us. But we just kind of got into a bad spot where we didn't score early, so that kind of changed the outlook of the game in the end of the fourth quarter.
That's kind of what I meant when I said that. It looked like when we lost some guys that would have been playing on defense, for example, we had guys that had to play offense and defense that maybe didn't get a blow.
Right, so we had some kids that weren't getting breaks. And also you get to the end of the game there, and we had some subs in for the last few touchdowns there. I mean, I would say that maybe at the end of the game, 21-7 is what we really were, and then gave up 2 late ones. But we also had chance from the 1-yard line to score right away early in the game, and we drove it 65, 70 yards to do that. We also had another opportunity to score from like the 20-yard line or somewhere in there too. So, I mean, we had a legit chance of being 21-7 at halftime, and we didn't get that done. That kind of changed the framework for the second half.
Let's talk about the health of the team. We lost some guys last week. We get them back this week?
We're thinking we're going to get a couple of them back. I think DeYoung should be back. We don't know if he'll be full speed 100%. I think he is. Jake will be back after getting hurt a little bit in the second quarter of the game, and I think everybody else is healthy right now.
Keys to beating Aberdeen Central up there Friday night?
Our keys is just same thing as every week. We just need to do our job and take care of our responsibility. Each guy can't overplay and try to make plays happen that they're not capable of making happen. If they just play within themselves and within our scheme, we'll be good.
Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow High School football. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with more in 2 minutes.
At Dano's Marine in Watertown, they're open for business. There is closeout prices on all remaining 2018 Ranger boats. Check out the low-interest financing, and a small down payment reserves your new Ranger boat, and trade-ins are welcome. Operation Troop Salute offers rebates to military personnel at Dano's Marine. Get a Ranger boat in Mercury Dealer in Watertown, South Dakota on Highway 212, or visit them at danosmarine.com. That's danosmarine.com. Dano's Marine in Watertown.
It's Arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. That's Smart Apple Juice, 64 ounce, 99 cents. Red Seedless Grapes, 77 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Sandwich Bread, 97 cents. And that's Smart Frozen Vegetables, 77 cents. Also, Friday and Saturday, October 12th and 13th, earn 25 cents off per gallon for every $50 purchased.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Mom called today, and she and Dad are pre-planning their funerals.
What? I guess I never thought about that.
I thought the same thing. But you know, I'm really glad that they are. When that time comes, it takes the pressure of decision-making off of our shoulders. I actually called her back after thinking about it and thanked her.
Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. While it can be difficult to talk about, prearranging your own service will help ease the burden on your loved ones. Call us today at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Welcome back to Aberdeen. It's the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and the Watertown Arrows here this evening. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine. Quality service, affordable prices. I had a chance to talk with Mitch Kranz, the head coach at Aberdeen Central, a little while ago.
All right, here we go.
Coach, just tell me about your ball club this year.
We're not real experienced, at least at the beginning part of the year. We kind of knew that coming in. We've had a lot of young kids step up for us, and I'll be honest with you, we're playing a lot better than a lot of people thought we would. Record hasn't shown that. We've been in a lot of games, and they're playing hard. They play with a lot of character, and they've been a baller coach so far.
You've been in a lot of games. What's it take to get over the hump and win those close games?
You tell me. You got a secret pill there that we can take. It'd be nice. We just not make a mistake here. Make a play there. It's football's a game of inches and a game of momentum swings and everything like that. So, we make a big play and then we give up a big play. It's just or we're on the verge of scoring and we have a either a turnover or a penalty. It just sets us back a little bit. And it's just kind of been constant. It stinks. They're gut wrenching. Sometimes you'd almost rather like to lose by 20 than 1 or 2 every time. But they've been fun games. Kids are in it. The community's in it, and it's been a lot of fun, even though our record hasn't shown it.
When your guys are playing well, what are you doing well?
We're a little bit of a mixture. Sometimes we can run the ball. Sometimes we can throw the ball. I'll tell you here in about 3 hours or so, but it depends on the week, depends on what Watertown's going to give us tonight, and hopefully a little bit of both, I guess.
Give me some names, some key leaders for you.
We got 4 or 5 seniors that have been really good for us all year. Jackson Rolfs at wide receiver and safety. We need a big play. We're going to him most times. We got two O tackles that have been really good for us. Nick Olson on the left side, and then Caden Johnson. Caden Johnson's been, I would say, a force at the nose tackle position as well. Probably a better nose tackle than he is offensive lineman, but he's come in and done a good job for us. And then, let's see, who else? Brock Baker, he's our starting tight end, but a really good D end for us. He's really quick off the ball, kind of lightning quick. Gets a lot of holding penalties called against him, and then some big sacks as well.
Scouting report on the Arrows?
Speed. Time of the year helps us out a little bit because that's one thing that we've lacked for a few years here, and this year's no different. We can move the ball a little bit, but the big playability always scares us going up against Watertown. Detterman kid being out helps us out a little bit. Sorry to say that, but they do this. You got speed everywhere, and when you're not as fast, you gotta make up for it in other areas, and that's bringing pressure. And sometimes you're gonna take chances, and they capitalize that on quite a few times. So,
give me a couple of keys to your football team winning here tonight.
Stay ahead of the chains. Do a good job on first down, offensively and defensively, and take care of the ball. If we don't have any turnovers and limit our penalties, then I like our shot. But if we shoot ourselves in the foot, it could be a long night for us.
Mitch Kranz, head coach of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, on the pregame show. Dano's Marine sponsors our coaches' comments. Quality service, affordable prices. Want to remind you, each and every time the Arrows score, you call 886-8444. Get signed up. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. We'll make that announcement on the post-game show. We do have live audio and video stream on our website tonight at gowatertown.net. Our signal's not great, but hopefully it'll hang in there for this evening, so we'll do the best we can with that. But your live audio and video stream at gowatertown.net is brought to you by Sharp Automotive. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with the Perkins pregame show as you're listening to Arrow Football from Aberdeen. We'll return in 2 minutes.
Great Western Bank has been helping farmers for generations. They're committed to the agricultural community. And whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank has the products to fit your needs. Their ag bankers establish long-lasting relationships to really understand their customers. Contact an ag banker in Watertown today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Watertown Ford Chrysler is offering special deals this month. Lease a Ford EcoSport 4-wheel drive, $189 a month. Escape SE all-wheel drive, $209. F-150 Super Cab 4x4, $289. And a Super Crew XLT 4x4, $349. Here's a 2012 Ford F-150 Super Crew. Nice local trade, only 67,000 miles, $21,900. How about a 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4, super clean, 41,000 miles, best price $16,900. Watertown Ford Chrysler, one low price, plain and simple always.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved one.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Welcome back to Aberdeen. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Our weather and temperature of the game brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. It's chilly. It's windy. Rod Lenning, give us an update on the weather.
Well, it's a lot better forecast than what we had the last time I was on with you. We'll get down to 33 tonight. High of 51 tomorrow, but eventually northwest winds pretty gusty. And then cool on Sunday, 37. But then the week will improve as it goes along, and they're talking maybe 51 by Wednesday and the low 60s by Thursday. And looks a lot better than what we had on last time. Right now in Watertown, we got clouds and 42, but you up there in Aberdeen, you say you got some sun. You're a little warmer. You're 48 degrees.
Clear skies right now. The clouds have moved out up here, so people are bundled up in blankets and stocking caps and mittens and coats. The wind is blowing a little bit out of the south. That will be a bit of a factor, although it has died down a little bit since we've been here. So it's going to be a chilly night, but a good night for high school football. At least it's dry. Active Heating Incorporated sponsors our Temperature of the Game and weather for all your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. We'll take a time out. We'll come back and check the starting lineups as you're listening to the Arrows. This is the Perkins pregame show. We'll come back in 2 minutes.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you gotta have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Introducing the offense for the Arrows right down on the field now. Nick Geffrey at center. The guards are Lincoln Stahl and Jordan Jorgensen. The tackles, Thomas Biersbach and Chase Anderson. Blake Holden at tight end. The wideouts for the Watertown Arrows, of course, Parker Schmidt and Jake Werner. Evan Faulkner will be out there as well. Brett Fossum at running back. And at quarterback, it'll be Brandon Smith once again this evening. Of course, Dieterman will not be back this season. He is in a cast and on crutches. And Brandon Flory still out as well with that knee injury he suffered about 3 weeks ago now. So Brandon Smith starting once again for the Arrows tonight. Defensively for Aberdeen Central up front, Brock Baker, 6'1", 200 and a senior. Ben LaPointe, 6'4", 226 and a senior. Caden Johnson, 6'2", 275 and a senior. Reese Burkhart, 6'8", 215 and a sophomore. Linebackers are Jared Hilzendegger. He is 6', 170 and a senior. Dylan Stabner, 6', 185 and a junior. And Alex Harm, 6'1". Jackson Rolfe, 6'1", 200 and a senior. And Hunter Lamer, 6', 165 and a sophomore. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. We'll take a time out. This is the Perkins pregame show. We'll come back in 2 minutes.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our coffee beans are roasted locally, our pastries are baked in-house, And we select the finest ingredients at Gather, Coffee Eats and Gifts, on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you in 2018. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
National anthem is on. Let's take one more 2-minute timeout.
Are you ready for some good food and you want it fast? Head to the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop in Watertown, where breakfast is served all day. Enjoy this great special: 2 eggs and hash browns, just $4.49. They also have a chicken ranch melt with choice of sides for $7.99. Take advantage of the express line. And they have many lunch specials daily. It's the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
You'll always find the latest trends in floor covering at Hometown Building Center. From natural tile and stone to timeless hardwoods and luxurious carpets, the floor covering professionals at Hometown are ready to help. Stop in and let them help you select the floor covering that best suits your needs and your lifestyle. They will also schedule the installation by one of our qualified installers. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
When it comes to tires, don't settle for less. The tires on your vehicle were specifically designed for that vehicle. And while you can buy tires from many places, Sharps in Watertown takes the time to check, research, and verify that the tires Sharps recommend belong on your vehicle. Your stopping power, turning, and traction on slippery roads all come down to your tires. Who are you going to trust to put tires on your next vehicle? Choose Sharps, the tire dealer you can count on in Watertown.
This is Chad with Crawford Osofino Chapel. For the next 30 seconds, I want you to really think about your loved ones, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your spouse, or your daughter who you dropped off at daycare this morning. What happens to them if you are suddenly taken from them? A car accident? A terminal illness? Life is unpredictable. Help ease the burden on your loved ones and call us today to begin prearranging your own service. Crawford Osofino Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Welcome back to Aberdeen Central. You've been listening to the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow football. Arrows won the toss, it looks like, and they will defer, I believe. And the Arrows will defend the south goal. So they will line them up that way, and the Arrows will be defending the south goal. They deferred, winning the toss, so Aberdeen Central will get the ball to start this football game here this evening. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net, brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Again, we have a really weak signal tonight, so we'll do the best we can with that. But we'll just do, like I said, do the best we can. Anyhow, one correction or one change defensively for Aberdeen Central. They will have a different cornerback starting. I believe I heard Gene Rich announce that it is Avery Badmoccasin who will be starting at cornerback for Aberdeen Central. So one change there. Otherwise, the starting lineups exactly the same. Dropping back deep to receive the opening kickoff is Chris Weber, running back for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And Weber will be back there, and he will be joined by Brock Baker deep. And it will be Rumpsa kicking for the Watertown Arrows here this evening, and he'll have a pretty strong wind at his back if he wants to try to boom this football here tonight. Opening kickoff brought to you by Sharp Automotive as we're just about set for high school football from Aberdeen. Todd Anderson along with Nick Benteen on the streaming camera, Rod Lenning back at the studios, Kurt Crawford heading off on vacation, and Kurt takes care of all the technical things that we do, and we wish him an enjoyable vacation. Rumpsa's kick is coming down to Baker at the 13. He goes left to the 20, looks for an opening, gets through a nice surge, and gets out to the 34-yard line, the 35. Nice return. Aberdeen will start 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line as they will start on offense, led by Austin Huff at quarterback, 6 foot 170 and a junior. Dylan Stabner and Chris Weber. Stabner the fullback, Weber the tailback in the offensive set here for Aberdeen Central. They're in their blue home uniforms, the Arrows in the road white with purple trim and numbers. Wide receiver Jackson Rolfe comes wide to the right side. They line up with 2 tight ends and 1 running back behind the quarterback, Austin Huff. Huff on first and 10, 35. Gives to Weber. He gets around the outside, still on his feet. He'll get 4 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Aberdeen Central at the 39-yard line. Blake Holden finally made the stop for Watertown, but it looked like they had it stopped at the line of scrimmage. Weber was able to get around the outside and gain 4. 2nd down and 6, 39-yard line of Aberdeen. They bring Baker wide to the right side. Wide to the left side goes Rolfe. Slot on the right side as well. Wingback on the right side this time. Shotgun for Austin Huff. Huff takes the snap. Weber runs left this time. He's grabbed and tossed down on the play. Making the stop for the Arrows that time was Peyton Johnston. Gain of about 3, so it'll be 3rd down and 3 for Aberdeen Central. They have the ball just across the 42-yard line. First possession of the ball in the football game here tonight. 3rd down and 3 for Aberdeen Central. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. Brock Baker wide to the near side. Slot here on the near side as well. Split backs either side of quarterback Austin Huff. Huff awaits the snap, takes the snap. He gives over the left side. Nice hole, big hole. Weber stiff arms, and he gains nice yards that time. That'll be a gain of 13 over the left side for Weber and a 1st down for Aberdeen Central. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 43-yard line. Good stiff arm that time by Weber as he went over the left side. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. Baker wide to the near side. Slot on the near side. Splits again behind the quarterback shotgun formation. Huff takes the snap. Weber runs right this time. Blake Holden was there to slow him down. Ball came loose, but he got it back. A gain of 2 on the carry. Over the left side. On the carry was Hogue that time, number 26, and he got a couple of yards on the carry. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 at the Arrow 41-yard line. They line up with 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Hogue, the running back, to the left side. Right side is Dylan Stabner. Huff in shotgun, going into the wind. Flips it out in the flat. Got it to Weber. Weber got away from Mitchell Lloyd and then was driven out of bounds around the Arrow 38-yard line. A gain of 4 on that flat pass to Weber. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Aberdeen Central. They have the ball at Watertown's 38-yard line. This drive starting on Aberdeen's 35. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. Wide to the near side for the Golden Eagles comes Christian Malsom. Wing back left, running back behind the quarterback. He'll get the handoff running left. Good hit there by the Arrows. Shooting in to make the tackle for Watertown was number 25, Brett Fossum, the linebacker. No gain on the play that time for Weber, and it'll be 4th down and about 5 for a 1st down for Aberdeen. They actually move it out to the 40-yard line, so it was a loss of several yards on the play. as the Arrows got a bit of a generous spot, I think, there. So it'll be 4th down and 6 now as Rolfs goes wide to the left side, joined out there by Weber. 2 receivers to the right side. Dylan Stabner to the quarterback. Man in motion. Arrows jump on the motion. Blake Holden jumped, as did the nose guard, and that's going to cost the Arrows 5 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down and very short now for Aberdeen. So a bad penalty there for the Arrows when it was going to be 4th and 6. Now it's 4th and 1 at the Arrow 35-yard line. Mistakes. Both coaches talked about mistakes. Can't make mistakes. And the Arrows make the first one there on 4th down and 6. And now it's 4th and 1. Hogue comes into the huddle. 4th down and 1. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. 1 receiver to the right side. Wing back on the right side. Quarterback Austin Huff under center. Huff takes the snap. He gives over the right side. Easy first down for Hogue as he gets inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 7 for Hogue on 4th and 1. It'll be 1st and 10 for Aberdeen Central at the Arrow 29-yard line. Aberdeen controlling the line of scrimmage here so far on this first possession. Coming up on play number 8 of this drive that started on the 35. Wide receiver to the left side this time is Colton Hansen. Wide receiver right as well. 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Austin Huff takes the snap. Running right with the ball is Weber. Grabbed from behind and pulled down by Sam Strop. Gain of 3 on the carry over the right side for Weber. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Aberdeen Central. 26-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Weber comes back and Stabner comes back. It'll be 2nd down and 7 at the Arrow 26-yard line. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. Wide to the near side comes Brock Baker. Slot on the right side. Split backs by the quarterback. Huff takes the snap. He's going to give over the left side. Good carry that time for Hogue. And Hogue's going to get down around the 21-yard line. So a gain of 5 over the left side for Hogue. And it'll be 3rd down and a long 2 for Aberdeen Central. And they've already shown they're in 2-down territory, and they're at the Arrow 22-yard line. They've taken 5 minutes off the clock on this drive already. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. Baker wide to the near side. Slot on the near side. 3rd down and 3 at the Arrow 21. Snap to Huff. He'll give over the left side Weber. Big hole for Weber. Weber's going to get all the way down to the 16-yard line. Nope, that was Hogue, I guess, over the left side. A gain of 7 for him again. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Aberdeen at the Arrow 16-yard line. Hogue stays in there at running back, 26. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left side. Stabner to the right side of the quarterback. Hogue to the left side. 1st and 10, Arrow 16. Huff flips it out in the flat. Got his man, broke a tackle. Broke a second tackle. Going to get down to the 5-yard line. A gain on the play of 11 on just a quick flat pass again to Rolfs this time. 2 Arrows missed tackles, and it'll be 1st and goal for Aberdeen at the Arrow 5-yard line. Coming up on play number 12 of a drive that started on Aberdeen's 35, aided by a 5-yard penalty when the Arrows had them 4th and 6. Receivers either side, 2 tight ends, 1 running back behind the quarterback, Austin Huff. Huff takes the snap, running back runs left. Gets down around the 3-yard line. Weber on the carry that time, gets a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line for Aberdeen. 2nd and goal at the 3, as we're down to under 6 minutes to go. So this drive has used already 6 minutes on the clock. Weber back into the ball game. Rolfs goes wide to the left side. Baker wide to the near side. Slot as well on the right side. Split backs, Weber left, Stabner right. Huff going to give to Weber, running straight ahead. He's hit by Blake Holden and stopped at the 2-yard line. A gain of 1 on the carry that time. as Blake Holden made the stop. 3rd and goal from the 2. Play number 14 of the opening drive that started on Aberdeen's 35. Under 5 minutes to go.
Well, we have lost the coverage there of Todd up there in Aberdeen. 7:10.
I'm still here.
We'll try and get a connection back with him after this.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, I know you take great pride in being prairie dogs, but a mascot needs more sizzle. And what has more sizzle than Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos?
Hello, Test.
So get your new mascot.
Hello, Test.
Burrito.
Taco John's new sirloin steak burritos are loaded with steak and bold flavors like cheesesteak, steak and potato, and steak and shrimp.
God, Wachowski, stop eating the mascot.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Are you back, Todd?
On 4th and 1 at the 4th and goal at the 1-yard line, the quarterback took it in for the score. With 4:02 to go in quarter number 1, Aberdeen jumps on top by a score of 6-0 over the Watertown Arrows. And that will go a 15-play, 65-yard drive, and Aberdeen will try to tack on the point after. Twice they picked up 4th downs. They had 4th and 6. The Arrows got jumped offside, made it 4th and 1. They picked that up. The point after goes wide to the left, no good. 4:02 to go first quarter, 6-0 Aberdeen. They'll kick to the Arrows in 30.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
15-play, 65-yard drive for Aberdeen Central. A 1-yard touchdown run by Austin Huff, the quarterback. And Aberdeen leads 6-0 with 4:02 to go in the opening quarter of play. And they picked up 2 4th downs in that drive. As I mentioned, they had 4th and 6, and the Arrows jumped offside, made it 4th and 1. And Aberdeen picked that up, and then they picked up the 4th down, scoring the touchdown there on 4th and goal at the 1. So the Golden Eagles lead 6-0 here in the opening quarter of this ball game, and they will kick off to the Arrows, kicking into the wind. Approaching the football, leg to the football, high, short kick. That's a free ball. The Arrows have got to cover it. It's free, and diving on it, a pile of players. See who's got it. Aberdeen Central gets the ball. The Arrows have to understand that on a kickoff, that's a free ball. Nobody came up to get it, and Aberdeen Central recovers it, and they have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 31-yard line. So a couple of bad mistakes for the Arrows here early on, and Aberdeen looking to jump on some momentum here and take this ball into the end zone and get some more points. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Arrow 31. The Arrows couldn't slow them down on the first drive. See if they have better luck here on the second. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10, 31. Austin Huff shotgun formation. Takes the snap back to pass. Pump fakes. Throws it for Rolfe. The wind caught it and blew it out of bounds. You could see when he threw that ball up into the air, the wind had just caught it and pushed that ball out of bounds, incomplete. That's what happened to that kickoff. It went straight up in the air and came down, but it's a free ball. You got to go get the football. 2nd and 10 for Aberdeen, 31-yard line to the Watertown Arrows. Golden Eagles leading 6-0 here. Wide left goes Rolfs. Wide to the near side, 2 receivers. Baker wide to the right. Slot is Malsom. Running backs either shoulder of Austin Huff. Huff awaits the snap, takes the snap. Gives to his, nope, he'll pull it out, keep it himself, go forward. Matthew Glines in on the tackle. Brett Fossum in on the tackle. Gain of a yard that time for the quarterback. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for Aberdeen at the Arrow 30-yard line. 3rd down and 9. We're down to 3.5 to go in the opening quarter of play. Golden Eagles leading by a 6-0 score. Hogue goes out of the game. Weber in at running back, joined by Stabner. Now Weber goes as a slot left. So 2 receivers either side for Aberdeen. Dylan Stabner behind his quarterback on 3rd and 9. Back to pass, good pressure. Throws the ball into the ground. Ball is loose, and they're going to say it's a fumble. They're going to say it's a fumble and not a forward pass, and the Arrows are going to recover that football. So they rule it a fumble. The quarterback went back to pass. Looked like he was going to throw a screen. The Arrows had kind of messed it up, and I thought his arm went forward, and the ball slipped out, but they call it a fumble. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at the Aberdeen 35. Or at Watertown's 35, excuse me. So the Arrows start 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brandon Smith at quarterback takes the snap, flips it out in the flat to Evan Faulkner. He bobbled it, he picked it up, he goes for 1 yard. If he doesn't bobble that ball, it might have been a nice gain, but when he bobbled the ball, Jackson Rolfe's able to close quickly and make the tackle. It's a gain of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Arrows at the 36-yard line, their own. 2 receivers left, short side, 1 to the right side. Wing back left is Blake Holden. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers for Aberdeen. Brandon Smith looks to the sideline, slaps his hands, gives straight ahead to Brett Folsom. Fossum grabbed, pulls forward across the 40, got to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 on the carry for Brett Fossum. And it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Watertown Arrows at the 41-yard line. Now they'll put it right down on the 40, so it'll be 3rd down and 5. Give him 4 on the carry. 3rd and 5 for the Arrows. The wind at their back. And they line up with 2 receivers to the left side. 1 to the right side is Jake Werner. Schmidt comes wide to the left side, slot left, wing left as well. Brandon looks at his wristband, bends his knees now, looks to the sideline, slaps his hands, takes the snap, back to pass, throws across the middle to Blake. Blake had the ball, dropped the ball. It's incomplete as Jackson Rolfe put the hit on Blake Holden and jarred that ball loose, incomplete, and the Arrows are going to have to punt the football here. The Arrows will have to punt the ball, and Blake Holden will have to go back to do that. It was a good ball. Blake went up, grabbed it, and when he brought it down, Jackson Rolfe put a good hit on him and knocked that ball loose, incomplete. Rolfe drops back to receive it, and Hogue back with him. Blake Holden awaits the snap, gets a good one. Good rush, got the punt away, low line drive. It's going to be Rolfe's at the 20, goes straight ahead, grabbed there, and goes down at the 25-yard line. And the Arrows come flying in on top of him after that. No penalty flags come out, though. It'll be 1st and 10 Aberdeen. They'll have it at their 24-yard line after the Arrow punt. So Aberdeen with their 3rd possession of the ball, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They lead at 6-0 here. We are in the first quarter of play. We're down to 1:27 to go in the first quarter of play. Jackson Rolfes comes wide to the right side. Malsom goes wide to the left side. 2 tight ends, 1 running back behind the quarterback, Austin Huff. Huff takes the snap. He gives to his running back, Hogue running right. Big hole, and then he's grabbed by Blake Holden. We're going to have a holding penalty, though, against Nick Olson of Aberdeen Central. They threw the flag right on the back of Nick Olson, so that'll be a penalty against Aberdeen and cost them 10 yards. And it'll be 1st and 20 for Aberdeen Central. 1st and 20 and a half is about what it's going to be. They're stepping off at the 20-yard line, or the 25, take it back to the 15. So it'll be 1st down and 20 at the 15-yard line for Aberdeen Central. Rolfes goes wide to the left side. Wide to the right comes Baker. Slot right is Weber. Hogue and Stabner running backs either side of the quarterback. Austin Huff. 1st and 20 at his 15. Takes the snap. Hogue runs left. Hogue is hit, driven sideways, and then falls forward for 2 yards on the carry. Gain of 2 brings up second down and 18 for Aberdeen Central. They have the ball at their own 17. They lead 6-0 with under a minute to go in the first quarter of play. They ran a 15-play, 65 opening yard drive for a score. Receivers left and right stack on the left side for Aberdeen Central. Shotgun, under center. Give is running left. Hogue got a couple of big blocks, still running, still on his feet. Big gain all the way out to the 33-yard line. And that brings up, that's a gain of 16 on the carry, and it'll bring up third down and 2 for Aberdeen Central. They'll have it third down and 2. Under 20 seconds to go in the first quarter, though, so I don't think they'll snap another play here as we're down to 10 seconds to go, and they're just getting into the huddle. So we're going to end quarter number 1 with the score, Aberdeen Central 6, Watertown nothing. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor thing, but at Van Laken Orthodontics, we take the extra care to be sure all of your questions and concerns are fully answered. Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the staff at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to book your free consultation and live life smiling.
Where do you get free popcorn and ice with the purchase? Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash and Gas Station in Watertown. Fill up your vehicle with diesel or gas, receive $1 off your Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash, and car wash certificates never expire. For diesel, gas, and a great car wash, get to Dutch Boy on East 212 in Watertown.
Clean up your act. Do it today. Do it the Dutch Boy Car Wash way.
In that first quarter of play, Aberdeen Central had 84 yards of offense to compared to 5 for Watertown. The Arrows ran 3 plays in the first quarter. Aberdeen ran 20 plays in the first quarter. Golden Eagles lead the Arrows by a score of 6-0. They have a third down and 2 at their 28-yard line is where they have the ball, and now they have the wind at their back. Stack again on the left side. One running back behind the quarterback, Huff. He'll take the snap, give it to his running back running left. Hogue, he's not going to get the first down as he was turned back by Cordell. Also in on the play, Glines and Strop. No gain on the play. And it'll be fourth down and 1 for Aberdeen Central, so it appears like they will punt the ball here on 4th and 1 at their own 34-yard line. Dropping back deep will be Adam DeYoung to receive the punt, if indeed Aberdeen does. They picked up a couple of fourth downs already in this first half of play, and now it appears like they will punt the ball. Snap is a little high. Punter gets the punt away. Nice high spiral. DeYoung calls for the fair catch and takes it at the 31-yard line. So the Arrows will have it for the second time in the ball game, 1st and 10 at their 31-yard line. Now the Arrows going into the wind as Aberdeen used up all that clock in the first quarter. So the Arrows with the wind at their back did not have any advantage in that first quarter of play. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown, 30-yard line, trailing 6-0. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net, brought to you by Sharp Automotive. 2 receivers to the left, wing left, 1 receiver right going into the wind. Brandon Smith looks at a 43 deep. Brandon takes the snap, gives to Fossum. Nope, he pulled it out. Well read, though, by Baker, and then he slammed to the field after the whistle. Baker will get the tackle on the play as he came around the left side untouched, and that's going to be a loss of 6 on the play and bring up a 2nd and 16 for the Watertown Arrows. 2nd and 16 for the Arrows, who have mustered nothing so far here in this first half of play. They have a receiver left, 2 receivers left, now 3 to the left, 1 to the right, again going into the wind. Aberdeen showing a 43 deep. Brandon Smith slaps his hands. He'll pull it out. Again pressured. Now he's going to run. He's got running room. 30, 35, puts his head down, falls forward for the first down. Brandon Smith going to get 17 yards on the scramble and an Arrow first down. A penalty flag down, though, at the 38-yard line, so that's going to be against Watertown. Brandon scrambling for his life that time as he had pressure from Alex Harms. He got away from Alex, went around the left side. He was able to gain enough for a first down, but a flag down at the 38. And that is going to be what? Illegal block in the back. So it's a 10-yard penalty against the Watertown Arrows. They're second of the ball game, and instead of 1st and 10, now it is 2nd down and 12. So the Arrows' first penalty hurt. This penalty hurts. The Arrows didn't field a kickoff that turned into a recovery for Aberdeen. 3 big mistakes already in the first half for Watertown. Brandon Smith has a man in motion, takes the snap, gives to Fossum running right, then back to the left, spins, breaking tackles across the 35, still on his feet, goes sideways. He had the 36, see where they eventually spot him. Looks like they'll spot him at the 36-yard line. So a gain of 8 on the carry that time for Fossum. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 for Watertown at their 36-yard line, trailing 6-0 with 9.5 to go in the first quarter of play. Arrows send the 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Blake lines up as a wing right. Shotgun behind Brandon Smith on 3rd and 4. Smith takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, throws it up into the wind. Jake Werner adjusts to try to make the play. There's going to be a penalty against the defense. Jake tried to make the adjustment, and the defender got a hold of him and wouldn't let him make that adjustment. So they'll call, I'm guessing, pass interference against the defense here in this play, and that will be the call. As Jake tried to adjust to the ball, the defender would not let him make that adjustment, and that's where the flag came out on the defensive back here on the left side. That'll be a 15-yard pass interference penalty, stepped off from the 36-yard line, and it will take it into Aberdeen territory at the 49-yard line is where they will spot it. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10, 49-yard line of Aberdeen Central. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Golden Eagles lead the Arrows 6-0. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Blake's a wingback on the right side. 43 defensive look by Aberdeen. Brandon Smith awaits the snap, has a man in motion. Evan Faulkner gives instead to Fossum. Big hole for Brett. He'll dive to the 41-yard line. They'll put him at the 42, a gain of 7 for Brett Fossum. Over the left side, it'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Watertown Arrows at the 42-yard line of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Arrows go no huddle, look to the sideline. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Blake a wing right again. Same formation, 2nd down and 3. Brandon looks to the left, slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Fossum. He runs to the 40, maybe got to the 39.5, about a half yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down and very short for Watertown inside the 40, but they've got to get it to the 39 for a first down here. 8:16 to go in the first half. 6-0 Aberdeen leading. They scored on their first possession, a 15-play, 65-yard drive. 3rd down and very short for Watertown. Same formation. Now Blake goes in motion. He'll line up behind the quarterback. Has a man move in motion left to right. Takes the ball straight away ahead himself. Blake will get the first down on the quarterback keeper. A gain of 3 for Blake Holden. And it'll be 1st and 10 Watertown down around the 37-yard line of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. So it'll be 1st and 10, the Arrows at the 37-yard line of Aberdeen Central. They'll line up with trips left, 1 to the right side. Running back Brett Fossum behind the quarterback Brandon Smith. 1st and 10, 37-yard line of Aberdeen. Man in motion, Faulkner. He's going to give to Fossum. Fossum goes straight ahead. Big hole. Brett all the way down to the 25-yard line. That'll be a gain of 13 on the carry for Brett Fossum. And an Arrow first down, 1st and 10, 25-yard line of Aberdeen Central's Golden Eagles. Arrow offensive line doing a good job here on this particular drive. Timeout on the field taken by Aberdeen Central. 7.5 to go in the first half. 6-0 Aberdeen. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more in 30.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
1st and 10, Watertown, 25-yard line of Aberdeen Central. The Arrows line up with 2 receivers left, wing left, 1 to the right side. Brett Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith, 1st and 10, 25. Going into the wind, Brandon looks to the sideline. Slaps his hands, takes the snap. He'll give to Fossum, gets through the initial surge, still on his feet, pulls his way down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 on the carry for Brett. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Arrows at the Aberdeen 20-yard line. 7:20 to go in the first half. Golden Eagles leading 6-0. 2nd down and 5 for Watertown. Same formation, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, wing left. Brandon Smith slaps his hands, takes the snap, now flips it out in the flat to Blake. Blake's got some running room, still on his feet. He'll bull his way inside the 10, down at the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 11 on just a quick flip pass out in the flat to Blake Holden. And it'll be 1st and goal. Arrows at the 9-yard line is where they will put it down. Arrows going into the wind. 1st and goal at the 9. Same formation, man in motion, Faulkner. Give is to Fossum. Fossum goes left side, gets to the outside. He'll try to get into the end zone. Did he? He did not. Just short. A gain of 8 on the carry for Brett Fossum as he bounced that to the outside. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line for the Watertown Arrows. 6-0 lead for Aberdeen as the Arrows line up in that same formation. Wide receiver left, slot left, wing left. Wide receiver to the right side. Brandon Smith on 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. Has Blake line up under center. Whoa, the Arrows jumped. The right tackle for Watertown jumped on the play. So again, the Arrows hurting themselves with another penalty. Instead of 3rd and goal from the 1, now it's 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Check that, 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Arrows with some bad penalties in this game. They line up in the same formation, 3 left, 1 to the right. Fossum behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith, 2nd and goal, 6. Gives to Fossum, bounces off 1 tackle, heading to the end zone, and he'll score. No penalty flags. 2 guys were right on top of him, but did not make the tackle. Brett able to bounce around the outside and find the lane and take it in for the score with 6:37 to go in the second quarter. The Arrows are a point after away from taking the lead. 11-play, 70-yard drive for the Watertown Arrows. And Smith will hold. Rumsa will try to kick it through the uprights. Good snap, good set, good kick, and it is good. Arrows lead 7-6 and will kick off to Aberdeen when we come back in 30 seconds.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
11-play drive for the Arrows, 70 yards, 52 of those on the ground by Brett Fossum carrying the ball. Arrows hurt themselves with a couple of penalties and still punched it into the end zone and lead by a score of 7-6. With 6:37 to go in the first half of play. Rumsa will kick this ball now into the wind. When Aberdeen kicked it into the wind, it went straight up in the air and came down, and Aberdeen recovered it. Rumsa to put the leg to this ball at the 40-yard line. Rumsa approaches it, kicks it high. It's going to be fielded at the 26. Return man runs over the left side, and that was Malsum on the return. Takes it 11 yards out to the 37 or 8-yard line, where Aberdeen will have really good field position. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their 37-yard line. 11-yard return for Malsum that time. So the Golden Eagles, with the wind at their back, will have the ball 1st and 10. 37-yard line is where they have it. Rolfs comes wide to the left side. Malsum goes wide to the right side. They line up with an I formation behind the quarterback, Austin Huff. Huff under center on 1st down, takes the snap. Pitch running right is Hogue. He breaks one tackle, can't break the second, though, as Sam Strop got a hold of him. Mitch Lloyd did a great job of getting upfield and turning that play in, and Sam Strop was there to make the play. And it'll be a loss of 4, bring up a 2nd down and 14 for Aberdeen Central. The ball back at their 33-yard line. Nice job by Mitchell Lloyd, the outside linebacker, on the left side that time. Aberdeen will line up with Malsum wide to the right side. They will stack the left side of the formation. Rolfs is a tight end, and 2 behind him. Austin Huff takes the snap. Little counter give. Running right is Stabner. Penalty flag flies into the pile. Ball came loose as well. Looks like the Arrows recovered the fumble where they whistled it down. Depending on the penalty, there's still discussion as to whether the Arrows have the ball or not. They haven't indicated that the Arrows have the ball. Still waiting to see what's going on here. A penalty flag back at the 35. The running back must have been ruled down before the ball came free. The flag is at the 35 in the area of a hold again on Aberdeen Central. And it will be holding against Aberdeen Central. So it'll be 2nd down now and 10-22 for Aberdeen Central. 2nd and 22 from their 25-yard line. Weber comes in, Hogue comes out. Rolfs and Weber come wide to the left side. Malsum and Baker go wide to the right side. Stabner, the running back, behind the quarterback on 2nd down and 22. Austin Huff takes the snap. Stabner runs forward, caught from behind, and brought down after a very short gain. Getting around on the play was Isaac Shaw, I believe, that time, the linebacker. Isaac Shaw was the man who came and made the stop. A short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down for Aberdeen Central. And 20 as it was a gain of 2. So 3rd down and 20 for the Golden Eagles. They have the ball at their 27-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go first half, 7-6 Arrow lead. Weber and Rolfs wide to the left side. Baker and Malsum wide to the right side. Timeout taken by Aberdeen Central, I believe, and it was. So we'll take a timeout as well. 7-6 Arrow lead. We're toward the end of the first half. This is Arrow Football on KWAT. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Are you ready for some good food and you want it fast? Head to the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop in Watertown, where breakfast is served all day. Enjoy this great special: 2 eggs and hash browns, just $4.49. They also have a chicken ranch melt with choice of sides for $7.99. Take advantage of the express line. And they have many lunch specials daily. It's the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
4:47 to go in the first half. Arrows 7, Aberdeen 6. Golden Eagles have it 3rd down and 20 at their 27-yard line. 2 receivers either side, running back behind the quarterback. Now they shift. 3 receivers left. Pump fake. They're coming down the right side, throwing it up for grabs for Rolfs. Overshoots the intended receiver. Good coverage by Evan Faulkner out there as he was running with Jackson Rolfe, and it goes incomplete. And Aberdeen will have to punt the ball as Adam DeYoung will go back to receive it. They ran the slot man in motion to the right to left, looked to him like it was going to be a screen, pump faked, and then came back to Rolfs and threw it up for grabs, but overshot the intended receiver. Werner and DeYoung back deep to receive this punt. Punter standing at his 15-yard line. The Arrows got to get a good return here. Punt is away, low end over end. Go pick it up. It's going to bounce, grabbed by Werner. Werner goes to the left. He's to the 40, 45, jumped in the air, grabbed when he jumped in the air and brought down at the 46. So not bad field position for the Arrows as they will have it 1st and 10. They'll put it right down at the 46-yard line is where Watertown will have it. Jackson Rolfe's doing everything tonight. He made the tackle on the play. He's a good football player. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows at the 46-yard line, their own, going into the wind. 4:29 to go in the half. 7-6 Aberdeen Central on top. Parker Schmidt wide to the left side. Werner and Faulkner come wide to the right side. Wingback left is Blake Holden. Brandon Smith with a running back behind him on 1st down. Has man in motion, Faulkner. He's going to give to Brett Fossum, and Brett is hit low that time and stopped for no gain on the play. Good tackle by a linebacker there for Aberdeen Central. 2nd down and 10 for Watertown. Same place, 46. 2 to the right, 1 to the left, wing left. 2nd and 10. Brenner takes it into the end zone. That will be a 54-yard pass from Brandon Smith to Parker Schmidt, and the Arrows take the lead by a score of 13-6, and they'll try to tack on a point after. Nice ball that time by Brandon Smith into the wind, but a very nice catch by Parker Schmidt. He caught it about knee-high at the 15-yard line. The defender fell down. He took it in for the score. 886-8444. Get your name registered. Point after is good. Arrows take a 14-6 lead with 3:47 to go in the first half. They'll kick to Aberdeen when we come back in 30.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist if you like. Throw down any of our tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you. Because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
2-play, 54-yard drive for Watertown, 54-yard pass from Brandon Smith to Parker Schmidt, and the Arrows take a 14-6 lead, and Watertown will kick it off to Aberdeen Central here. Rumsa will do that with 3:47 to go in the first half of play. Rumps's last kick was very short going into that pretty stiff south breeze, and he'll try one again here from the 40-yard line. Rumsa approaches the ball, puts the leg to it, end-over-end kick, going to be fielded again on the run, this time by Baker around the 25, and he'll get out to the 33, so about an 8-yard return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Aberdeen Central, and they'll have it at their 32-yard line is where they will start. Cale Stevenson on the stop. 1st and 10 Aberdeen Central at their 32-yard line. The Arrows got some fresh bodies in the game, especially in that interior line as they try to hold Aberdeen back here now with 3:42 to go in the half. Malsum and Baker go wide to the right. Rolfs comes wide to the left, running back to the right shoulder of the quarterback, Austin Huff. Trips right, actually. Huff takes the snap, back to pass, flips it out in the flat, got it to Jackson Rolfs. Rolfs going to be tossed down on the play. It'll be a gain, looks like a gain of 8 on the pass completion. Isaac Schad made the stop along with Parker Schmidt. So it'll be second down, and whoops, they're going to spot it all the way back at the 38, so a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be second down and 4 for Aberdeen at their 38. Rolfs comes left. Balsam and Baker go right. Split backs behind the quarterback Huff on second down and 4. Huff takes the snap. He runs into his running back. He gives it to his running back. Sam Schad grabs his running back. With the help of Mitchell Lloyd, throws him down. The Arrows take a timeout on the field. It'll be a loss of a yard. Arrows take time. We will as well. 3 minutes to go first half. 14-6 Arrows. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
All it takes is one.
One smile. One text.
One question. Conversation.
Invitation.
Discussion. All it takes is 1 minute.
One moment.
One comment.
One compliment.
All it takes is one pledge. To be the one.
To be the one.
The one to show you care.
The one to reach out.
The one to ask. It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
one could be all it takes to change their mind. To change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe. Suicide awareness for everyone.
So it'll be third down and a long 5 for Aberdeen. 37-yard line is where they have it. As the Arrows take their first time out of the first half, and the Arrows want to try to get the ball back if they can. Trips right for Aberdeen, one receiver to the left side. Single coverage on Jackson Rolfs out here with Parker Schmidt. Back to pass is Huff. He wants to throw a screen. Now he's running for his life. Going backwards to the 20-yard line. Ball came loose. Blake Holden tackled him. Matthew Glines picked up the loose ball. Matthew Glines takes it in for the score. And the Arrows go up on top by a score of 20-6. The quarterback, Austin Huff, retreated to about the 15. Blake got a hold of him. Ball came loose. Matthew Glines picked it up at the 10-yard line, and Glines took it in for the touchdown. And the Arrows go on top by a score of 20-6. And we'll try to tack on a point after. One of the Arrows, Matthew Glines, running to the sideline here. So a point after try for Rumsa. Good snap, good set. Kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 2:49 to go first half. Arrows 21, Aberdeen 6, and now a penalty flag flies at about the 15-yard line. The official is going to say the Arrows get called for a personal foul penalty. So now they will kick off from, instead of the 40, the 25-yard line. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back in 30. The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011. So the Arrows with another personal foul penalty here, and it backs them up to the 25-yard line after you make a big play. How many times has this happened this season on the Watertown Arrows? And now you kick it off from your 25 into the wind, and Aberdeen's going to get great field position. So it'll be Rumsa to try to kick the ball at the 25-yard line into the wind. Rumsa approaches the ball, kicks it end over end. It's going to be fielded at the 32 to the 35-40. Baker comes left, looks for a lane, and he'll take it out to the 48-yard line. So Aberdeen Central will have it first and 10 at their 48-yard line. Cale Stevenson in on the stop once again. But Aberdeen's got a timeout and 2 minutes and 42 seconds to work with. And they've got great field position at their 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles at their 48. Arrows lead 21-6. Aberdeen breaks their huddle on the sideline, and now they huddle with the team, and they send Malsom wide to the right side. Also wide to the right side is Reese Burkhardt. He's 6'8", trips right, one left. Huff going to run it himself, try to go to the right side. Coming up, closing on him is Hunter Cordell, made a nice play. Huff's going to lose yardage back to the 45-yard line. That'll be a loss of 3 on the play, and a timeout on the field taken by the Watertown Arrows. So we have 2:28 to go here in the first half of play. 21-6, Watertown on top. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back in 30.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. That's Smart Apple Juice, 64 ounce, 99 cents. Red Seedless Grapes, 77 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Sandwich Bread, 97 cents. And that Smart Frozen Vegetables, 77 cents. Also, Friday and Saturday, October 12th and 13th, earn 25 cents off per gallon for every $50 purchased.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Good play by Hunter Cordell that time as the play was being strung out. He shot up and made the tackle on Huff. Loss of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for Aberdeen Central. They have it at their 45. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining now as the Arrows take their 2nd timeout there. Aberdeen will line up with receiver right and 2 receivers left tight to the formation. Now they split Malsom out and a slot left. Out here is Weber. Huff takes the snap. He throws it to Weber out in the flat at the 42. He's to the 45. Tries to go around the outside. Grab there around the 49-yard line. Gain of 4 on the pass, completion to Weber. Where it'll be now 3rd down and 9 for Aberdeen Central at the 49-yard line. Their own 49, 3rd and 9 with 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. Austin Huff and Weber come in from the sideline. They join the huddle. Golden Eagles have it 3rd down and 9, 49. Rolfs goes right. Out there is Baker as well and Weber. Wide to the left side comes Malsom. Snap rolling to his right is Huff. Chased by Lloyd. Looks downfield. Now he's going to throw it. He's got his man out there. Couldn't make the play. I thought there would be a penalty flag coming out. It looked like Evan Faulkner had his hold of the intended receiver. Nick's nodding at me here to my left. He saw what I saw. It looked like Faulkner had a hold of Ralph's, but no flags came out, so it'll be 4th down and 9 for Aberdeen at the 49-yard line. So the Golden Eagles appear like they will punt the football as they drop back to the 38-yard line. The Arrows have DeYoung and Werner back to receive it. Snap's a good one. Punt is away. Running up and grabbing it at the 23 is Werner. He goes to the left, now puts on the brakes, trying to pull his way out. He's going to get about, the ball looked like it came loose or not. It must not have. So it'll be 1st and 10 Arrows. 28-yard line is where Watertown will have it after the punt. Arrows leading by a score of 21-6 here. It'll be 1st and 10 Watertown. 29-yard line is where the Arrows will have it. With 1:26 to go in the first half of play. Schmidt are out wide to the left side. Werner and Faulkner come wide to the right side. Shotgun for Brandon Smith takes the snap. Looks. He's hit as he tries to throw it. The ball is going to be ruled incomplete. Getting in there to put the hit on him was Caden Johnson. You could see him just getting ready to throw the ball, and Caden Johnson put a big hit on Brandon Smith, and that ball goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown at their 29. Same formation. Schmidt's left, 2 of them. Two to the right, Faulkner and Werner. Brandon takes the snap. Now he throws it out in the flat. Dropped by Evan Faulkner. The ball was in the air before Evan made his cut. He turned and looked. He saw it, but did not hang on to the ball. And now all of a sudden it's 3rd down and 10 deep in your own territory with still 1:17 to go in the first half of play. Arrows line up with 2 Schmitz left, 2 receivers to the right, Werner and Faulkner. 3rd down and 10, Brandon Smith awaits the snap. Brandon takes the snap, sets, throws across the middle. It's going to be picked off. Nope, it's going to be caught, I believe. It looked like it was going to be picked off, and nope, it was knocked down incomplete. So it'll be 4th down. I thought sure that ball was going to be intercepted there, as there was a Golden Eagle waiting for that football, but Dawson Schmidt must have knocked that ball down incomplete. So now Blake Holden will punt the ball from his 15-yard line with still 1:09 to go in the first half. High snap, gets a low punt away. It's going to bound around the 45 of the Arrows and roll to the 46 of Aberdeen Central. So the Golden Eagles will have it 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line. Golden Eagles will start 1st and 10 at their 46-yard line. This will be their 7th possession of the ball in the first half of play. Both teams with a timeout remaining. 1 minute exactly on the clock. Arrows leading 21-6. Aberdeen with the wind at their back send Rolfs wide to the right side. Stabner out there with him. Malsom and Baker come wide to the left side. Running back to the right shoulder of the quarterback. Now they shift Baker. Flip it back to Baker, who's going to throw the ball down the field for Rolfs. He's out there. It's going to be a battle for the ball. Going up for it was Evan Faulkner to swing at it and knock that ball away incomplete. Good coverage by Evan Faulkner back there. And it goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. 53 seconds to go in the first half. Arrows lead 21-6. Once again, they bring in that big, tall receiver. And that is Reese Burkhardt. He's 6'8", 215, and a sophomore. And now Aberdeen lines up with all of their linemen except the center out to the right side. 1 receiver to the left side. Now they're trying to get on the line of scrimmage. Not everybody is, and now a timeout's going to be taken, and a penalty flag's going to fly as well. The Arrows look like they took a timeout before the penalty flag flew. So it'll be timeout Watertown. 2nd down and 10 for Aberdeen from their 46 when we come back in 30 seconds.
Great Western Bank has been helping farmers for generations. They're committed to the agricultural community. And whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank has the products to fit your needs. Their ag bankers establish long-lasting relationships to really understand their customers. Contact an ag banker in Watertown today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
21-6 in favor of Watertown. 53 seconds to go in the first half. Aberdeen has its 2nd down and 10 at their 46-yard line. Arrows use their 3rd and final timeout of this first half. Aberdeen has 1 remaining. The Golden Eagles will line up with Rolfs wide to the left side. Weber out here with him. Baker goes wide to the right side. Stabner, I believe, joined him out there. Running back to the right shoulder, the quarterback Huff. He flips it in the flat, threw it behind his intended receiver, Baker. Baker got a hand on it. Was tipped up in the air, incomplete. Arrow tried to close on it but couldn't get there to intercept the ball. 48 seconds to go. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 46-yard line of Aberdeen for Aberdeen. Chris Weber with the play from the sideline here on 3rd down and 10 at the 46. They send wide receiver to the right side. Colton Hansen. 2 receivers either side. Austin Huff awaits the snap, takes the snap. Arrows bring pressure. He throws it down the left side. Rolfs is out there and makes the catch. Took it away from Parker Schmidt down to the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 34 on the pass completion. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Aberdeen. Parker had underneath the position. He went up for the ball, but Jackson Rolfs went up higher and took it away from him. So Aberdeen 1st and 10 at the 20 of the Arrows. They have 2 receivers either side. Austin Huff shotgun formation. Huff takes the snap, back to pass. Plenty of protection. Now directs a little traffic. Now runs away from Glines. Heads down the right side. Going to throw the ball incomplete across the middle. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Aberdeen at the 20-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. 26 seconds remaining in the first half. The Golden Eagles have 1 timeout remaining. The Arrows lead 21-6 here, and trying to keep Aberdeen out of the end zone going into the locker room. Watertown will get the ball to start the second half of play. 2nd and 10, 20-yard line for the Golden Eagles. Baker goes right with Malsum. Wide to the near side is Rolfs. Weber out here with him. Stabner to the right shoulder of the quarterback. Arrows go with 3 linemen this time. Blitz coming up the middle. Huff throws it out here in the flat. Parker Schmidt was able to intercept the ball. It was intended for Weber, but Parker Schmidt was able to intercept that ball and keep his toes in bounds at the 10-yard line, and the Arrows will take over 1st and 10 at their 10-yard line, and my guess is they're going to kneel and run out the clock here. With 22 seconds to go in the first half, Arrows leading 21-6. Brandon Smith counting to make sure they have the right number of players on the field. Brandon, under center, takes the snap and goes down on one knee. Aberdeen does have a timeout if they want to use it. It doesn't appear that they will. So we'll go into the first half locker room with the score, Watertown 21, Aberdeen Central 6. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
Hey there.
Hey there to you.
I'll have the Fab 5, please.
Egg.
Over easy.
Bacon.
Crispy.
Pancakes or toast.
Cakes.
Good deal.
Yeah, it's a really good deal.
Looking for value? Look no further than Perkins' new menu full of all your old favorites, like 3 egg omelets, hearty sandwiches, breakfast combos, and lots more. Only at Perkins.
Everything gonna be okay.
Watertown Ford Chrysler is offering special deals this month. Lisa Dodge Charger GT all-wheel drive, nicely equipped, $249 a month. Cherokee Limited, only $259 a month. A 2009 Hummer H3 local trade with only 59,000 miles. Luxury Group 4x4, best price $14,990. 2018 Dodge Grand Caravan SE, only 4,100 miles like new. Best price only $19,990. Watertown Ford Chrysler, one low price, plain and simple, always.
At Daniels Marine in Watertown, they're open for business. There is closeout prices on all remaining 2018 Ranger boats. Check out the low-interest financing, and a small down payment reserves your new Ranger boat, and trade-ins are welcome. Operation Troop Salute offers rebates to military personnel at Daniels Marine, your Ranger boat and Mercury dealer in Watertown, South Dakota on Highway 212, or visit them at danielsmarine.com. That's danielsmarine.com. Daniels Marine in Watertown.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating and Door Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that's service built.
Call on the business that's service built. Call Tacker.
This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show. Van Laken Orthodontics creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. 21-6 our score here at halftime as the Watertown Arrows trailed 6-0 after the first 8 minutes of the football game. Aberdeen got the ball first. They ran a 15-play, 65-yard drive, picked up a couple of fourth downs in the drive, including 4th and goal from the 1-yard line, and their quarterback, Austin Huff, took it in on a keeper. Point after was no good. That made it 6-0 Aberdeen with 4:02 to go in the first quarter. The Arrows went 3 plays and punted. Aberdeen then went 3 plays and fumbled the ball to Watertown. Watertown took over their second possession at their 30-yard line. They put together an 11-play, 70-yard drive, and it was a 26-yard touchdown run by Brett Fossum. The point after was good. That made it 7-6 Arrows with 6:37 to go in the second quarter. Then Aberdeen took the ball. They went 3 plays and punted. The Arrows took over on their 46. They had a 2-play, 54-yard drive, and it was a 54-yard pass from Brandon Smith to Parker Schmidt. The point after was good. That made it 14-6 Arrows with 3:47 to go in the first half. Aberdeen then went 3 plays and punt. The Arrows went 3 plays and punt. Aberdeen took over on their 32. They got sacked around the 15-yard line. Matthew Glines picked up the fumble at the 10-yard line and ran it into the end zone, and the point after was good. That made it a 21-6 ball game. Aberdeen then went 3 plays and punted to the Arrows, who went 3 plays and punt. Aberdeen went 4 plays, and on the 5th play threw an interception at the Arrow 10-yard line, and the Arrows ran out the clock. And that's where we are at halftime with the score: Watertown 21, Aberdeen Central 6. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with statistics in 3 minutes.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on-the-field and in-the-office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion? For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. With the fall and winter months closely approaching, now is the perfect time to stop in and take a tour of our facility. Stony Brook Suites gives you the best of both worlds, as much independence as you want while having the security of experienced staff on hand 24/7. We have limited suites available, so don't wait until it's too late. Stop in and see how Stony Brook Suites can offer peace of mind for you or your loved one. We are located at 500 16th Avenue Northeast, Watertown, or give us a call at 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you gotta have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
Hi, This is Dr. Rob Van Laken from Van Laken Orthodontics. Investing the time and money in braces is not a minor thing, but at Van Laken Orthodontics, we take the extra care to be sure all of your questions and concerns are fully answered. Come in for a free consultation. If we determine braces will be beneficial, we will offer you a timeline and flexible payment options, making sure you have all the facts. Just another way the staff at Van Laken Orthodontics helps you to live life smiling. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today to book your free consultation and live life smiling.
It's arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
Welcome back to Aberdeen Central. This is the Van Laken halftime show. Van Laken Orthodontics, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. Things didn't look good for the Arrows early on as Aberdeen took that initial drive, 15 plays, 65 yards. Then on the ensuing kickoff, the Arrows didn't recover it. Aberdeen was able to recover it, and they had great field position at the 31 of Watertown. But they fumbled the ball back to the Arrows, who then went on that 11-play, 70-yard drive to get on the board and score. But statistics from that first half of play look like this. For Aberdeen, they rushed the ball 22 times for 39 yards rushing. They were led by Hogue, who had 9 carries for 35. Weber, 8 carries for 21. The quarterback, Huff, had 5 carries for a minus 18, and Stabner had 1 carry for 1 yard. So 22 rushes, 39 yards rushing for Aberdeen in the first half. They were 5 of 12 passing for 59 yards, so that works out to 34 offensive plays for Aberdeen, 98 yards of offense in that first half of play, and 65 of those were on the opening drive of the ball game. They did recover the one kickoff that the Arrows didn't cover and Aberdeen did. For the Watertown Arrows, they rushed the ball. They didn't have the ball very much in that first half, only 20 plays compared to 34 for Aberdeen. The Arrows rushed it 13 times for 70 yards rushing. Brett Fossum had 9 carries for 56. He had 52 on one drive, including a touchdown. Brandon Smith, 3 carries for 11, and Blake Holden had 1 carry for 3 yards. 13 rushes, 70 yards rushing for Watertown. Fossum had a TD. The Arrows passed the ball 7 times, completed 3 of those for 66 yards, including a 54-yarder to Parker Schmidt for a touchdown. So that works out to 20 plays on offense for the Arrows for 136 yards of offense. Brett Fossum had a touchdown run. Parker Schmidt had a catch for a touchdown, and Matthew Glines recovered that fumble and ran it in 10 yards for a touchdown. Parker Schmidt also had an interception late in the first half, and the Arrows recovered another fumble, but I did not pick up who recovered that fumble. So the Arrows had it 20 plays for 136 yards in the first half. Aberdeen had it 34 plays for 98 yards in the first half of play. 21-6 is our score at halftime. The Watertown Arrows leading the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from Aberdeen in 3 minutes.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our coffee beans are roasted locally, our pastries are baked in-house, and we select the finest ingredients to craft our drinks and smoothies to create a great customer experience every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome at Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
At
Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you in 2018. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. That's Smart Apple Juice, 64 ounce, 99 cents. Red Seedless Grapes, 77 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Sandwich Bread, 97 cents. And that Smart Frozen Vegetables, 77 cents. Also, Friday and Saturday, October 12th and 13th, earn 25 cents off per gallon for every $50 purchased.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist if you like. Throw down any of our tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you, because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
You've been listening to the Van Laken Orthodontics Halftime Show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. Watertown will get the ball to start the second half of play here, leading by a 21-6 margin. Aberdeen scored first on a 1-yard quarterback keeper by Austin Huff, and they ran about 8 minutes off the clock of the first quarter and scored and led 6-0. The Arrows came back with a 7-yard touchdown run by Brett Fossum, a 54-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Schmidt, and then a fumble recovery for Matthew Glines, the second week in a row where Matthew has recovered a fumble. Last week he didn't quite get it into the end zone. This week he did get it into the end zone for the score, and the Arrows tacked on 3-point afters and lead 21-6 here as we get set for the second half of action. After tonight's action, the Arrows have one more game, and that's a home game next Thursday night against a very good Roosevelt Rough Rider team, and then the following Thursday is first round of football playoffs in the 11 AAA ranks. So Watertown gets the ball to start the second half. They will go into the wind. And as a matter of fact, the Arrows scored all of their touchdowns into the wind, and Aberdeen scored their touchdown into the wind as well. So all the points tonight have been scored into the wind, and the Arrows will go into the wind to start this first half of play. Now the Arrows got to be heads up to a pooch kick or an onside kick or something like that to start the second half. Of course, that's happened to them a couple of times during the season where at the start the second half, the other team has kicked an onside kick or a pooch kick and recovered it. Aberdeen has already recovered a kickoff here tonight that went up into the wind and came down, and the Golden Eagles were able to cover that ball at the Arrow 31-yard line. Ball on the tee at the 40-yard line, blew off once, as the Golden Eagles will kick to the Watertown Arrows here. And the kicker approaches the ball, and it's an onside kick. It's loose. It's a free ball. It's still free. It's still free, and it's recovered by Aberdeen Central. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. And the Arrows still could not recover the football. Aberdeen Central will have it 1st and 10 at the Arrow 39-yard line as they recover the onside kick. 1st and 10 Golden Eagles at the Arrow 38-yard line. 21-6 our score, and the Golden Eagles have the ball. And life. Jackson Rolfs wide to the left side, wide receiver to the right side. You get the ball, you go score, you can really end the football game, but now you give them a whole bunch of new life here. Sam Strop grabs the running back on the carry was Hogue. Hogue not going to get much, if any, on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Aberdeen around the 38-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Stabner comes out of the game in to replace him, Reese Burkhart, 6'8", 215-pound sophomore tight end. Rolfs goes wide to the right. Malsum comes wide to the left side. Shotgun for Austin Huff. Huff takes the snap, gives to his running back, Hogue. Again, he's hit and driven back. Sam Strop made the tackle on the play once again. No gain for Hogue, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for Aberdeen Central. They have the ball at the 38-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Colton Hansen on the field. Stabner and Weber come into the huddle as well. Hansen goes wide right with Baker. Wide left comes Rolfs with Weber. Stabner behind his quarterback on 3rd down and 10. Huff takes the snap, flips it out in the flat, got it to his man Baker. Baker sidesteps one, still on his feet, broke some tackles. He's going to end up getting 7 yards, and that will give Aberdeen a chance to go for it, as it looked like the Arrows had him stopped after a gain of 4, but he broke a couple of tackles and got 7. So it's 4th and 3 at the 32-yard line, which is a manageable possession now for the Golden Eagles. 4th and 3 at the 32-yard line of Watertown for Aberdeen. Hansen goes wide right. He's joined by Baker. Wide left is Rolfs. One running back behind the quarterback. Whistle. Timeout going to be taken by Aberdeen. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Aberdeen recovered the onside kick. They have it 4th and 3 when we come back in 30.
Great Western Bank has been helping farmers for generations. They're committed to the agricultural community. And whether you need short-term financing for a new opportunity or extra capital for equipment, Great Western Bank has the products to fit your needs. Their ag bankers establish long-lasting relationships to really understand their customers. Contact an ag banker in Watertown today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Aberdeen Central using their first timeout. They came out to start the second half and kicked the onside kick and recovered the onside kick. And now they have it 4th and 3 as they line up with Rolfs wide to the right side, receiver wide to the left side, stack formation on the right side. Huff under center on 4th and 3. Whoops, somebody moved too quick. He rolls to his left. He looks. Now he's going to throw across the middle. He's got Baker, but through his hands, incomplete. That was a good ball. Baker had a chance to catch that one. It goes incomplete, and it goes over on downs to the Watertown Arrows. It looked like the wideout on the far side moved too quickly before the snap, but no flags came out. Doesn't matter. It goes incomplete. It'll be 1st and 10 Watertown at their 32-yard line. Jake Werner comes wide to the right side. The Arrows line up with 2 left, including a wingback on the left side as well. Brandon Smith, 1st and 10. Brandon has a man in motion, takes the snap, gives to the motion man, Evan Faulkner, and he is met, falls forward for maybe a yard on the play. Evan turned the corner, and he was greeted there by the linebacker, Stabner, who came up and put a good hit on him. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown. Ball at their 32-yard line. 2 receivers left, wing left. 1 receiver to the right. Arrows going into the wind, leading 21-6. Brandon Smith running back behind him on 2nd and 10. Slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Folsom. Folsom nowhere to go. Stabner closes and makes the stop on him. Two nice tackles by the linebacker, Dylan Stabner, who came up and made the hits. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Arrows at their 32-yard line. Good reads by Dylan Stabner, the middle linebacker, on both of those plays. Arrows look to the sideline. Parker Schmidt wide left. Slot left is Evan Faulkner. Wide right is Jake Werner. Taking a long time in the huddle here. Arrows got to look at the back judge. He's counting. He's at 2. He's at 3. He's at 4. Snap to Brandon Smith. He rolls to his left. He throws it intended there for Blake Holden. It goes incomplete. A holding against the Watertown Arrows. The spot is the 25. Aberdeen looks like they will refuse this penalty. It goes incomplete, so the penalty against the Arrows refused, and the Arrows will have to punt the ball into the wind, and Aberdeen should continue to have really good field position. Jackson Rolfe's back deep and Hogue back with him. Blake Holden stands at his 19-yard line and awaits the snap. Blake gets a good snap. Punt is away, low punt into the wind. Rolfes comes up, it goes by him on the bounce, and it's going to roll to the 34-yard line. Aberdeen will start 1st and 10 at their 34-yard line. Arrows leading by a score of 21-6. So the Arrows back on defense. Aberdeen will have it. 1st and 10. 34-yard line is where they have it. They break huddle, and they bring Malsom and Baker wide to the left side. Stabner joins them out here. Rolfes goes wide to the right side. So trips left, one right. Running back to the left shoulder, the quarterback, Huff, takes the snap back to pass, flips it out in the flat through the intended receiver Weber's hands as he had to throw that ball really quick, and Weber wasn't ready for it. Went through his hands, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles at their 34-yard line. 8:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Arrows lead 21-6. Aberdeen scored first on a very impressive opening drive. Then the Arrows scored 21 straight. Malsom goes wide right. Rolfes comes wide to the near side. They line up with a wing back left, tight end right. 2nd down and 10. Huff takes the snap. He gives. Running over the left side was Hogue. The ball came loose, but I think it was recovered by Aberdeen. Coming in to make the hit that time for the Arrows, one of them anyhow, was Brett Fossum, the linebacker. A loss of 3 on the play for Hogue. Brings up a 3rd and 13 for Aberdeen. The ball back almost to their 30 at the 30.5-yard line. 3rd down and 13. They've got to get it to the 44. 2 receivers either side. Running back behind the quarterback, Austin Huff. On 3rd down and 13. Blake showing blitz. Handoff. Or they were going to try to hand it off, but they did not. Huff kept the ball. Huff brought down for a loss on the play of 5 more. And it'll be 4th down now and 18 for Aberdeen Central. And the ball back around their 26-yard line. Golden Eagles dropping back to punt. Werner and DeYoung back to receive the punt. Rolfes at the 15-yard line awaits the snap from center. Gets a good one. Punt is away, end over end. Werner going to come up and field it on his knees. The ball's loose again, but the Arrows recover it near the 40-yard line. Almost turned it over again, but Jake Werner able to recover it at the 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Watertown at the 40-yard line. Arrows making a lot of muffs and a lot of mistakes tonight, but still leading by a score of 21-6. Jake Werner comes out wide to the right side. Parker Schmidt goes wide to the left side. Wing right is a new wing back. Blake getting a breather. Slot left as well. Brandon Smith slaps his hands. He'll give it to Brett. Fossum runs left. Not much, if anything, nothing for Brett as he gets back to the 40 and then gets pushed back once again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Arrows. Isaac Shaw in there in replace of Blake Holden right now. So the Arrows unable to run the ball at all here in this third quarter. They've gone 0, 0, and 0 on 3 rushes. They have a 2nd down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Wing back right, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right side. Brandon Smith looks to the sideline, slaps his hands, back to pass, pressured, gets away from 1, gets away from 2, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard on the scramble, and that is it. The pass rush getting in there very quickly by the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, and it'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Arrows at the 41-yard line, their own. 5:45 to go third quarter. Arrows lead 21-6. Parker Schmidt left with Faulkner. Wide to the right side is Werner. Wing back on the right side is Blake Holden. 3rd down and 9. Brandon Smith bends over, slaps his hand, straight back to pass. Throws it down the right side. Werner cut it off, and Smith thought he was going deep. It goes incomplete, and the Arrows will have to punt the ball once again as well. So neither team able to muster any offense here in this third quarter so far. Aberdeen has gone a -1 yard, and the Arrows have gone 1 yard in this third quarter so far, and we're down to 5:23 to go in the third quarter. And 1 yard positive for the Arrows, 1 yard negative. And there's a snap over the head of Blake Holden. That's going to go all the way into the end zone. He's going to pick it up and try to punt it. He does. Not really maybe the best decision. Blake got hit when he punted it. He did get it out to the 19-yard line. I thought maybe he'd take a safety there, but he didn't. He picked it up and punted it out of the end zone as the ball snapped over the head of Blake Holden. And now Aberdeen will have even better field position, 1st and 10 at the Watertown 19-yard line. 21-6 our score with 5:10 to go in the third quarter. Arrows on top. Baker goes right. Rolfs comes to the near side. Weber out to the right side as well. Split backs to either shoulder of the quarterback, Austin Huff, 1st and 10, 19. He'll give to Hogue. Hogue runs left. Hogue runs into Sam Strop again and also Brett Fossum. Maybe a short gain on the play for Hogue. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Aberdeen. Just inside the 19-yard line of the Watertown Arrows. Clock running down to under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Weber and Baker right. Jackson Rolfs comes wide to the left. Split backs either side of the quarterback. Huff takes the snap. Back to pass. Looks. Throws it out here. Got Rolfs. He makes the catch and takes it into the end zone. Touchdown for Aberdeen Central, as that'll go 19 yards. Huff to Rolfs for the touchdown with 4:29 to go here in the third quarter. And Aberdeen makes it a 21-12 football game. And they will try to tack on a point after here. Movement on the left side of the line. The ball is kicked through the uprights. The Arrows jumped a little bit. And then the Stabner here on the left side of the line moved. See what the call is. False start against Aberdeen, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Golden Eagles, and they'll re-kick. Instead of from the 10, now they will re-kick from the 15-yard line. So this becomes a 25-yard extra point try for Aberdeen Central. 4:29 to go third quarter. Aberdeen trying to tack on a point after here. Snaps high, sets down, kick is up, plenty of leg, and it is through the uprights. 4:29 to go third quarter. 21-13 Arrows. Aberdeen kicks when we come back in 30.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Two-play, 19-yard drive for Aberdeen as they score. Point after is good, 21-13 our score. So far in this third quarter, the Arrows have given up an onside kick. They've gained 1 yard and snapped the ball over the punter's head in the end zone. 21-13 our score as the Golden Eagles will kick from the 40-yard line. Approaching the ball to kick the ball, and it's a pooch kick short at the 45, grabbed there, and going down with the football that time was Max Roble. Roble caught the ball and falls forward to the 38-yard line, and the Arrows will start 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line. Once again, the Arrows going into the wind this quarter. And they have 1 yard of offense in this quarter so far. 1st and 10, Watertown, 37-yard line is where they put it down. Jake Werner comes wide to the right. Parker Schmidt wide to the left. Slot left is Faulkner. Wing left is Blake Holden. 4 down linemen for Aberdeen Central. 1st and 10, Watertown. Brandon Smith again pressured. Penalty flags. Nope, I thought I saw a flag fly, but it was something on the Arrows sideline. Brandon had no time to throw the ball. Goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. As the Arrows unable to block the defensive line of Aberdeen at all here. 2nd down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Brock Baker on the left side getting in quickly. Also Ben LaPointe getting in there. Same formation, trips left, 1 right. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Fossum, breaks the initial surge, still on his feet, running hard. Brett's going to get a 1st down and more as he gets into Aberdeen territory. That'll be a run of 16 hard yards for Brett Fossum over the left side, and an Arrow 1st down, 1st and 10 for Watertown at the 48 of Aberdeen Central. That puts Brett up to 72 yards rushing in the game. The Arrows go quickly, same formation, 1st and 10. Brandon Smith slaps his hands. He'll give to Brett running left again. Breaks 1 tackle and must have went down on 1 knee. A gain of only a yard on the play that time for Brett Fossum. And it brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Arrows around the 46-yard line of Aberdeen Central. Under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, Arrows lead 21-13. Parker Schmidt left, Jake Werner right. Slot left is Faulkner, wing left is Blake Holden. Same formation. Brandon Smith shotgun with Fossum behind him. Slaps his hands, flips it on an inside screen to Parker Schmidt. Good tackle in the open field there by Stabner. And it'll be a gain of about 4 on that pass completion. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 for the Watertown Arrows around the 43, 42-yard line of Aberdeen Central. 3rd down and 5 as the Arrows look to the sideline and take a long time here again. Parker Schmidt wide left, Faulkner slot left, wing left is Blake. Wide to the right side, Jake Werner. 3rd down and 5. Brandon Smith slaps his hands. Option, forward option, a little forward pass to Blake Holden, and he's able to avoid a tackler and pick up the 1st down. That'll be a gain of 9 on the forward pass completion to Blake Holden that time, and that'll bring up a 1st and 10 Watertown at the 35-yard line. One guy had a shot at Blake, and he was able to kind of step over him and get the 1st down. 1st and 10 Arrows. Brandon slaps his hands, gives to Brett Fossum, bounces outside, still on his feet. He'll get down to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5 on the carry for Brett Fossum. And that will bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Arrows at the 30-yard line. 2:20 and counting to go in the third quarter. Arrows lead 21-13. Same formation. Brandon Smith running back behind him, takes the snap, gives to Brett. Brett over the left side this time. Went forward for a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Watertown Arrows around the 28-yard line of Aberdeen Central. 3rd down and 3 for Watertown at Aberdeen's 28-yard line. This drive coming up on play number 8, started on Watertown's 38. Same formation, 2 left, wing left, 1 to the right side. Smith on 3rd down and 3 takes the snap, flips it out to Blake again. Blake got a block from Faulkner. Blake's going to get the 1st down, still on his feet. Fights all the way inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. A gain from the 27 to the 17 on a 10-yard pass completion to Blake Holden there. And the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 as they go quickly. Give to Fossum. Fossum straight ahead. Fossum inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. A gain of looks like 7 or 8 on the carry for Brett Fossum. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. Give him 8 on the carry. 2nd down and 2 for Watertown inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. Arrows stay with the same formation on 2nd down and 2 at the 9. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives straight ahead to Fossum. Fossum and the pile go forward down to about the 6-yard line. A gain of 4 and a 1st down for Watertown. The Arrows will have it 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Coming up on play 11 of this drive that started on Watertown's 37-yard line. 1st and goal, Arrows at the 6-yard line. They line up now with a different formation as they have Werner right, Faulkner right, Parker Schmidt left. Wingback right is Blake Holden. Now he lines up as a wide receiver, so trips right, 1 to the left. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Brett Fossum, trying to turn the corner. He's grabbed and pulled out of bounds. He'll be short of the goal line. Looks like a gain of about 3 on the carry to the 3. Nope, they'll put him down at the 4, so a gain of 2. 2nd and goal for the Arrows at the 2, but a penalty flag as well. And it'll be holding against the Watertown Arrows. So a 10-yard penalty against the Arrows. The spot of the foul was the 10-yard line. So now all of a sudden it becomes 1st and goal from the 20. You had it 1st and goal at the 6. Now it's 1st and goal at the 20-yard line. Arrows going into the wind. Smith slaps his hands, takes the snap, throws the slant to Jake Werner. Through his hands, incomplete. A little bit behind Jake, but he couldn't pull it in on the slant, and it goes incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 20-yard line. It is amazing, as many mistakes as the Arrows have made tonight, that they still lead this football game 20-13. Penalties, turnovers have just killed the Arrows tonight. 2nd and goal from the 20-yard line. Brandon slaps his hands, takes the snap, gives to Fossum, who goes nowhere. He goes backwards 3 more yards. So now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 23 as the clock runs, and the Arrows will let it run out and take it down to the opposite end of the field and go with the wind. So we've ended 3 quarters of play. Aberdeen has scored once, the Arrows none. We are 21-13 Arrows. We'll come back in a minute.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
This will be play number 13 of the drive that started on Watertown's 38. They have it 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line of Aberdeen Central. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun for Brandon Smith. Brandon awaits the snap. Blitz coming up the middle. He's going to fake the handoff. Back to pass. Looks, throws underneath to Parker Schmidt. That would have maybe got to the 15-yard line, and that's it. And it goes incomplete. And now the Arrows will try a long field goal here as Rumsa. Wow, you put together a great drive. You have it 1st and goal at the 6. A holding penalty drives you backwards. So this will be a 40-yard field goal try for Rumsa from the left hash mark. Brandon Smith to hold. Brandon kneels, left hash mark 40. Snaps good, sets down, kick is up, and it is wide to the right. No good, and the Arrows come up empty, and they still lead 21-13, but Aberdeen gets the ball 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. So the Arrows put together a 13-play drive, started on their 38. They had it 1st and goal at the 6 and come up empty. Aberdeen football 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line is where they will take it over. They send Malsom wide to the left side, wide to the near side. Whoops, coming out of the huddle there was Stabner. That, if an official saw it, probably should have been a penalty. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. They line up with one running back, a receiver either way. Huff gives to that running back running right. Again, Sam Strop has had a bunch of tackles tonight, and he got on Hogue right away once again, and it'll be a loss of 2 on the play. Sam Strop has made a lot of tackles from that linebacker position tonight. 21-13 Arrows just underway in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 12 for Aberdeen Central at their 18-yard line. They send Jackson Rolfs wide to the left side. Malsom comes wide to the near side. Straight eye formation behind the quarterback this time. Huff. Austin Huff takes the snap, play action, back to pass, looks across the middle, overshoots his intended receiver. It was Baker, and it goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Nick Geffrey came up limping on that play, and Nick's going to head to the sideline, and he'll be replaced in that defensive line by Jordan Jorgensen. So Geffrey will get checked out on the sideline. Can't lose him. He's the Arrow center. 3rd down and 12. Rolfs goes left. Malsom comes right. Baker, tight end on the right side. Shotgun for Austin Huff. Huff takes the snap, straight back to pass. He looks. He's going to throw it. He's got his man out there. Did he catch it? He did. That's a good ball and a good catch, and a gain of 13 to Baker. And Aberdeen keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 15 on the pass completion. Good job by Austin Huff to stand in there. Nice job by Baker to pull that in and keep a foot in bounds. 1st and 10 Aberdeen, they're 33. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Wing right as well. Huff takes the snap, gives to Hogue running left. And again, Sam Strop right there to pop him as he got to the line of scrimmage. And Hogue and Strop have met each other many times in this game. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 10:40 to go in the football game. Arrows 21, Aberdeen 13. Malsom into the game. Weber goes out. 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Eagles at their 33-yard line. Jackson Rolfs goes wide to the left. Malsom comes wide to the near side. Stack on the left side of the formation. Austin Huff takes the snap, rolls to his right, looks across the middle. He's got Baker wide open, threw it behind him. Baker was wide open across the middle, and Austin Huff just threw the ball behind Baker, Brock Baker, as he was in front of the D-backs and behind the linebackers, and he was wide open there, but they just missed him. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now at the 33. So they had 3rd and 12 and picked up 15. They have 3rd and 10 now at their 33. Jackson Rolfs goes left, wide to the near side, Molson. Tight end on the left side is Baker, stacked behind him. Huff takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws the screen. It's set up beautifully. Hogue out there, going to be hit and brought down short. Parker Schmidt made a play for the Watertown Arrows. It's a huge play for the Arrows and Parker Schmidt because he was about the only one who had a chance at Hogue, and he made the stop. So it'll be 4th down and 3 for the Golden Eagles. The ball at the 40-yard line, their own. And they look like they will punt the ball. I'd be heads up if I was the Arrows, but they look like they're going to do it. Whoops, jumping on the left side of the line was the Golden Eagles. Should cost them 5 yards. The official steps out to make the call. And it will be false start against Aberdeen Central. And that'll cost them 5. So now it becomes 4th and 8 for Aberdeen at the 35-yard line. Werner and DeYoung back deep to receive this punt. 4th down and 8. Good snap. Good punt into the wind. Everybody can run away from it. It didn't go anywhere. It goes backwards, so the Arrows will have great field position as it bounds at the 49, and an Eagle grabbed it at the 48. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10, and they will have it at Aberdeen's 48-yard line is where Watertown gets this ball. 1st and 10, Arrows, 48. 9 minutes to go in the game. Arrows leading by a score of 21-13. Parker Schmidt and Evan Faulkner come left. Werner goes right. Wingback left is Blake Holden. Brandon Smith, 1st and 10, 47. Brandon awaits the snap. Man in motion, Evan Faulkner. Give to Brett Fossum. Big hole for Brett. Brett running hard to the 40. Brett going to be pulled down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the carry for Brett Fossum. Brings up a 2nd down and 3 for Watertown at the 40 of Aberdeen Central. The Arrows stay with the same formation. Trips left, 1 to the right. Fossum, the running back, has had a nice night tonight. 2nd down and 3 for the Arrows at the 40. Brandon awaits the snap, slaps the hands, takes the snap, gives to Brett straight ahead, runs hard, head down. Another 5-yard gain for Brett Fossum. And an Arrow 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10, Watertown, 35-yard line of the Golden Eagles. 8:28 to go in the game. Arrows leading 21-13. They have it 1st and 10 at Aberdeen's 35-yard line. Werner wide to the right side. Parker Schmidt wide to the left side. Slot on the left side here is Evan Faulkner. Wing left is Blake Holden. Same formation, 1st and 10, 35. Brandon slaps his hands. He'll give it to Werner straight ahead. A defensive player jumps on his back, but he pulls him forward for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Watertown at Aberdeen's 31-yard line. They look to the sideline. They stay with the same formation. Ball in the center of the field between the stripes there. 2nd down and 6, Arrows. Brandon Smith slaps his hands, takes the snap. He'll pull it out and run left this time. Brandon to the 40, tries to go to the outside, and he's grabbed by Jackson Rolfs and thrown backwards. He'll get close to the 1st down, but he'll come up short. It'll be 3rd and about 2 as he got 4 yards. Thought he was going to get more than that, and then he tried to put a juke move on instead of just running hard straight ahead. If he runs hard straight ahead, I think he gets the first down. Put a little juke move on, and then he was caught and thrown down. Gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 2 at the 27-yard line. Got to get it across the 25. Same formation. Brandon Smith, shotgun formation. Man in motion, Faulkner. Give is to Fossum. Big hole, left side, 20. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. He's going to score, as that'll go 27 yards for Brett Fossum, left side, and the touchdown with 6:52 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. And the Arrows go on top by a score of 27-13, and Rumsa will try to tack on a point after here. Brandon Smith to hold. Brandon awaits the snap. Snaps low, sets down, kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 6:52 to go in the game. Arrows 28, Aberdeen 13. Arrows kick when we come back in 30.
Mom called today, and she and Dad are pre-planning their funerals.
What? I guess I never thought about that.
I thought the same thing. But I'm really glad that they are. When that time comes, it takes the pressure of decision-making off of our shoulders. I actually called her back after thinking about it and thanked her.
Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. While it can be difficult to talk about, pre-arranging your own service will help ease the burden on your loved ones. Call us today at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
So the Arrows go 5 plays, 48 yards, 27 of those, Brett Fossum for the score. And the Arrows go on top by a score of 28-13. Rumsa will kick this ball to the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles back deep. Weber back there and Baker back there to receive it. Rumsa has the ball on the little X at the 40-yard line. And he approaches the ball and puts the leg to it. End over end, the kick going to be fielded by Baker at the 8. Now he'll throw it forward. That was a forward pass. That's going to be a penalty as that ball was thrown forward. He wanted to throw a backwards pass to Weber over here, but that ball was definitely thrown forward, so an illegal forward pass against Aberdeen Central. And Aberdeen will have that penalty stepped off against them, and they will start deep in their own territory. Spot of the foul. The foul is the flag's at the 17. It's a 5-yard penalty that takes it back to the 12, and Aberdeen will start 1st and 10 at their 12-yard line. 13 is where they put it down. So the Arrows leading by a score of 28-13 with 6:43 to go in the game. Aberdeen has it 1st and 10 at their 13. Malsum goes wide left. Rolfs comes wide to the right side. Shotgun formation, wing left. Running back to the left shoulder of Austin Huff. Huff takes the snap back to pass on play action. Throws it across the middle to Ralphs. And it's knocked away by Evan Faulkner. Jackson was out there. That ball kind of fluttered in the wind. Came down and Faulkner able to knock it away incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles at their 12-yard line. 6.5 to go in the game. Arrows leading 28-13. Baker and Malsum come wide to the right side. Weber and Rolfs go wide to the left side. Huff awaits the snap, takes the snap, flips it out in the flat to Weber, chased by Mitchell Lloyd. He'll run out of bounds across the way. A gain, it looks like, of about 5 on the pass completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and long 5 for Aberdeen. The ball around their 17-yard line. 3rd down and long 5, almost 6 yards for a 1st down as Weber stopped the clock when he got out of bounds. Rolfs and Weber go left. Baker and Malsom come wide to the right side. Running back to the left shoulder of the quarterback on 3rd down and 6. Huff back to pass. Looks, throws it underneath. Ball tipped in the air. Incomplete. Isaac Shaw was around the play. Sam Strop was around the play as well. And now it'll be 4th down and 6 for Aberdeen Central. 4th down and 6 for Aberdeen from their 17-yard line. Looked like they thought about going for it, but now I believe they're going to punt the ball away. 6:27 to go in the game. Arrows leading by a score of 28-13. Jake Werner and Adam DeYoung retreat on this play. The punter for Aberdeen Central, Tyler Two Eagles, drops back around his 5-yard line. Arrows still got to pay attention. Two Eagles awaits the snap from center. Gets a good one. Punt is away. Low line drive punt. Hits around the 32. Goes forward to the 36 and stops there. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at Aberdeen's 36-yard line. 6:20 to go in the game. Arrows 28, Aberdeen 13. And the Arrows have it 1st and 10 at the Golden Eagle 36-yard line. Golden Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. The Arrows line up in their same formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wingback on the left side is Blake Holden. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers for Aberdeen. Linebackers coming. Smith pulls it out. He runs left, cuts behind, and then he's brought down on the play. Jumping on his back was big number 73, Caden Johnson. Aberdeen takes a timeout. Brandon Smith got 3 yards on the carry. Timeout, Aberdeen. We'll take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds. To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
So Aberdeen with 1 timeout remaining now as they take that timeout. And the Arrows have it 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain by Brandon Smith. We have 6:07 to go in the football game. 2nd down and 7, Arrows 33 of Aberdeen Central. Same formation, trips left, 1 to the right for Watertown. Running back behind the quarterback, Brandon Smith. He's 5 yards deep, looks to the sideline, gets the play call. Slaps his hands, back to pass, looks, throws it down the right side, up for grabs, and intended for Jake Werner out there. The ball thrown to the outside shoulder. Good coverage by Jackson Rolfs, I believe, out there. Goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Arrows. Jake Werner not able to run away from the defensive back that time as Jackson Rolfs was right with him. And it goes incomplete. So it's 3rd and 7 now for the Arrows at the 33-yard line. Receivers left and right, slot left, wing left. Brandon Smith on 3rd down and 7. Has a man in motion. Faulkner takes the snap, gives to Fossum. Fossum breaks 1 tackle. He'll get the 1st down. He runs hard inside the 20, all the way down to the 18-yard line. That's a 14-yard gain by Brett Fossum. Fossum over 100 yards rushing in this ball game. He's been solid tonight again for the Arrows in that running back position. Obviously, the line's done a nice job of blocking for him at times. And some good faking by Brandon Smith. And Fossum gets the 1st down. 1st and 10, Arrows, 18-yard line of the Golden Eagles. Same formation. Brandon awaits the snap. Takes the snap. Gives to Fossum again, straight ahead. He's hit low as he got to the line of scrimmage. Whole bunch of bodies fall on top of him. Brett maybe got a yard on the carry. A Golden Eagle getting up slow on the play. And he'll walk back. That's Stabner, the linebacker, and he'll walk back to his position. No gain on the play for Fossum, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Watertown. And the Arrows will take as much time as possible each play now. The clock down to 10. The clock down to 5. The Arrows are going to have to call a timeout, and they do. Timeout on the field taken by Watertown. Arrows lead 28-13. We'll continue with more from Aberdeen in 30 seconds.
Behind every victory is someone who helped make it happen. Call them mentors, coaches, or even mom or dad. At Northwestern Mutual, we call them partners, the financial professionals that can help you tap into strengths you might not know you even have and guide you to where you want to be financially and personally, because no one wins alone. Start building financial security with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
4:49 to go in the football game. Arrows take a timeout there. They lead 28-13. Watertown has it 2nd down and 10 at the 18-yard line of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. The Arrows line up. Same formation. Schmidt left, Faulkner slot left, wing left is Blake Holden. Wide to the right side is Jake Werner. Brandon Smith on 2nd and 10. Faulkner in motion. Ball on the ground. He wanted to give it to Brett Fossum. Fossum grabbed it. Smith wanted it back. The ball bounced on the ground, and Brett Fossum able to cover it. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 12 for the Arrows at the 20-yard line of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Looked like Brandon wanted to pull that one out and take it himself. And Brett hung on to it, and between the two of them, they dropped it on the turf. 3rd down and 12. Smith takes the snap, back to pass, pressured, throws it nicely. Werner dives. Did he catch it? He did. Jake Werner with a beautiful diving catch on a beautiful ball under duress by Brandon Smith. And that will go for a 20-yard touchdown. Smith to Werner, and the Arrows go on top by a score of 34-13. 4 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in the ball game, and the Arrows will try to tack on a point after. 6-play, 36-yard drive for Watertown. Snaps high. Smith rolls to his right, flips it to Brett Fossum. Fossum didn't catch it, and then he paid the price as Stabner took some frustration out on Brett Fossum that time. The point after, no good. So we have a score of 34-13 Arrows, 4:06 to go. Arrows kick when we come back in 30.
Identity theft is still one of the fastest growing frauds around. Did you know that as of July 1st, any South Dakota resident is able to place a freeze on their credit report for free with all 3 consumer reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For more information about security freezes and how they can help protect you, please contact the Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection, 1-800-300-1986, or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
6-play, 36-yard drive. It was a Brandon Smith to Jake Werner 20-yard touchdown pass. The point after, no good. Arrows lead 34-13 with 4:06 remaining in the football game. Rumsa to kick it deep once again. The Arrows have survived a lot of mistakes in this football game and still lead by a score of 34-13. Rumsa will kick it from the 40-yard line. Pushes forward towards the ball, kicks it high, end over end, drifting back to the 6. Return man to the 10, 15, cuts right, and then slows down and is down at the 21-yard line. So Aberdeen will have it 1st and 10, 21-yard line is where they will start this possession. Golden Eagles with 1 timeout remaining. The Arrows with 2 timeouts remaining, leading 34-13. First and 10, Aberdeen at their 22-yard line is where they have it. Arrows with some new bodies out on the field, defensive backs in particular. Aberdeen lines up with 2 receivers to the right side. They have 1 receiver to the left side. That's a new receiver out there. Maki Jones. Huff keeps the ball himself, tries to go around the right side, and I've called his name a bunch tonight. Sam Strop again. Nice defensive play. Loss of 2 on the tackle. Sam Strop, the linebacker, in there to make the play. Sam's going to go off. Mitchell Lloyd's going to go off. New bodies, and great football game by Sam Strop tonight defensively for the Arrows. It was really good from that linebacker spot. Trips right, 1 to the left side. Second down and 12, 20-yard line. Snap. Huff back to pass. Pressured, now runs to his left. Oh, that's not Huff with the ball. Well, maybe it still is. Down the left side. Good run from the 20 to the 30, 35. A gain of 15 on the carry. I think that's still Huff. So it'll be first and 10, Aberdeen, 35-yard line. Jones comes wide to the near side. Joined out here by, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Hogue to the right shoulder of the quarterback. First and 10, 35. Huff takes the snap, flips it out in the flat. Got it to Hogue. Good read on the play by Peyton Johnston. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play. Peyton Johnston read that play all the way and came up and made the tackle. A loss of 4. Under 3 minutes to go, the Arrows leading 34-13. Second down and 14, Aberdeen. Malsom goes wide right. Jones and Baker out here. I think Stabner as well. Snap to Huff. He's back to pass. Looks down the right side, throws it up into the wind. Ball floats, and Baker catches the ball. Baker gets it to the Arrow 45-yard line. That is a gain of 10, 20, 24 yards on the pass completion to Baker. First and 10, Aberdeen at the Arrow 46-yard line. Jacob Tischer made the eventual tackle for Watertown. So it'll be first and 10, Aberdeen, Arrow 46. Malsom goes wide to the right, trips or wide to the left, trips right, running back to the left shoulder of Huff. Huff takes the snap straight back to pass. Flips a screen pass out here to Hogue. Hogue got 1 block, and then fighting off that block and doing a nice job making the tackle was Cale Stevenson. It'll be a gain of 9 on the screen pass to Hogue. But Cale Stevenson did a good job of fighting off the block and still making the tackle on the play. Now they're going to look at it and see if it's a first down. They will say 10 yards and a first down. So it'll be first and 10, Aberdeen at the Arrow 36-yard line. 2:10 remaining in the game. Arrows lead 34-13. Austin Huff gets the play from the sideline, tells his receivers. 2 receivers either side. First and 10, 36. Huff back to pass. Sets his feet. Looks across the middle for Baker. He's got the ball. Baker inside the 10 all the way down to the 7-yard line. That is a gain of 29 on the pass completion to Baker, and it'll be first and goal at the 6-yard line for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. They line up quickly. 2 receivers either way, running back to the right shoulder of Huff. Huff awaits the snap from center. Huff takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws the slant, almost intercepted. Isaac Shaw read that one all the way. Shaw stepped in front of it, but it went through his hands, incomplete. Second and goal at the 6. 1:50 to go in the game. Arrows leading 34-13. Second and goal for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. They bring in that 6'8" tight end, Reese Burkhardt. He'll line up as a tight end on the left side. Malsum goes wide to the left. Jones wide to the right. Baker tight end on the right side. Hogue behind the quarterback on 2nd and goal from the 6. Whoops, ball's on the ground. Huff picks it up. Huff runs to his right. Huff throws in the end zone. Touchdown. And that'll go to Baker. Huff to Baker for a 6-yard touchdown with 1:44 remaining in the football game. And Aberdeen will try to tack on a point after here. Good job by Austin Huff when that ball hit the ground to pick it up and still roll to his right and find a receiver. Two Eagle to try to tack on a point after here into the wind. Snaps high, sets down, kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. 1:44 to go in the game. It is 34-20 in favor of Watertown. Aberdeen will kick when we come back in 30.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. That's Smart Apple Juice, 64-ounce, 99 cents. Red Seedless Grapes, 77 cents a pound. Hy-Vee Sandwich Bread, 97 cents. And that's Smart Frozen Vegetables, 77 cents. Also, Friday and Saturday, October 12th and 13th, earn 25 cents off per gallon for every $50 purchased.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
8-play, 78-yard drive for Aberdeen. A 6-yard touchdown pass from Huff to Baker. Point after good. We are at 34-20 in favor of Watertown, and Aberdeen will kick the ball off. They've already recovered 2 kickoffs in this ball game. One that went up into the wind and came down, and they recovered it. And then an onside kick to start the second half. They recovered that as well. So see if they can get a third one here. Ball at the 40-yard line on the tee. Arrows ready for the onside kick. Ball goes sideways, and it's recovered by an Arrow at the 50-yard line. Peyton Johnston was the man who recovered the ball at the 50-yard line. So the Arrows will have it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line as Peyton Johnston got a hold of it that time and hung on. 1:43 to go in the game, 34-20, Arrows on top. Golden Eagles have 1 timeout remaining. The Arrows go into the victory formation here. Well, they will snap the ball and take a knee. Aberdeen can stop it once. Brandon Smith under center. Takes the snap, goes down on one knee. And looks like the clock will run as we're at 1.5 minutes to go in the football game. Arrows leading by a score of 34-20. Coach, will you make sure Coach Hodder, if he either has his phone on or comes up? Thank you. So the clock running. Brandon Smith to take another snap and go down on one knee, and he does again. And the Arrows are going to be able to run out the clock and get the victory here tonight. Not the prettiest of wins, but the Arrows will get the win nonetheless by a score of 34-20. They'll have 1 regular season game remaining, and that will be next Thursday night at home against the Roosevelt Rough Riders. The clock winding down to 11, now 10. Brandon Smith and the offense have to snap it before it gets to 0. Doesn't look like they're going to. All the way down, and they run it down, and that will be a delay of game penalty against Watertown. The clock's still running. It should have stopped there. It stopped. So it's a delay of game penalty against Watertown. Down to 28 seconds on the clock. The Arrows will snap it one more time, and that'll do it. And they do that, and we will end this football game. So the Arrows get the victory here tonight, 34-20, the final score. You're listening to Arrow Football on KWAT. Let's take a 3-minute timeout.
And our Dutch Boy winner for the night will be Bill Herman.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy